Okay, another clue that I need to let you in is that when you see a recall question and you asked to check the textbook, please ensure that you do the checking, and then for any of the recall question topics, please make sure that you memorize, okay, so that when you go to the next, next paper, you will be able to better your grades. So after this paper, you mark your paper and write down your grades. Okay, write down your grades in the front. Okay, so let's say for the first paper 2019, you have 20 upon 40. Okay, so for this grade, you make sure all the 20 that you got wrong, you make sure you have to revise. So that is your gap. The 20 upon 40 means 20 right and 20 wrong. Okay, the right you have already done, but if the wrong, okay, you need to go and memorize. Okay, so those 20 wrong you memorize, and then how do you go and memorize? You revise, and then you make your notes. Okay, don't go and spend the time to rewrite your textbook. That's not what you're going to do now. You can have one piece of paper for each topic, and as you are doing your revision, you write down the topics. We write down the things that you're going to memorize for after this paper. Okay, so for example, you have different topic papers. Okay, so chapter 6. Okay, based on this paper, you've got photosynthesis wrong. Okay, so you write down photosynthesis on the paper. Okay, then you continue with blood vessels, transport. Okay, so blood vessels, then you can draw the different blood vessels and then see and distinguish. So that's how you can put your consolidated learnings on one paper after you're doing your revision. Okay, so what you have right will always stay with you. What will you have wrong will stay with you if you continue putting it here. If you continue with your mistakes, okay, you will be better at your mistakes. So eradicate the mistakes by going memorizing and revising, or asking me why the answer is like that, and then you make notes and relearn it. So by the time you get to the next paper, you should have better grades. Okay, the mistakes that you've made should not be repeated. Okay, at the end of the revision practice, okay, or even at the prelims, my aim for the class is always 30 upon 40. Okay, because it will only take 20 marks upon 60 to pass this paper. Okay, not that I want you to get this, but this is where we start with, so that we can then work on the paper 2 exam skills at a later date.